Hey, what's going on? Good morning. Welcome to episode number 23 of Tales of Arise. It's your awesome commentator, Zach Dawson, this morning. If you guys want to catch more Tales of Arise every Thursday and Fridays, filled with love, support, and respect, knowledge is power, also staying positive and loyal. Make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. The way we expand this group, guys, is real simple. It's that love, support, and respect is key. We meet new people, new friends, new family members one by one. Follow the instructions on YouTube, and checking out our channel descriptions or YouTube channels, what kind of stuff we've been up to. What's well as our popularity, what's well as our attention. Yeah, what we'll find, guys, as one big community. It's a new group of new people, new friends, new family members. So Kevin, Sony, Running Egg, Mia Kamiya, Tina Gale, Kapower TV, Samson ZIPE. I think it's called ZP or JP, if I'm correct. It's only a 4-letter word. It's pronounced as ZIPE, if I'm right. Also, guys, SAS as well. You have to check them out anytime you like. You guys have an account on Twitter today. Today's date is March 11th, on a Friday, 2022. Guys, can tell me your first last name information on Twitter. What you guys like to do on Twitter. What makes you look good on Twitter. And, yeah. The name is Zach Dawson, 824-65600 on Twitter today. So you guys can let me know. As long as you guys have your first and last name in one word, and your numbers after that, by putting one spacebar afterwards, so on and so forth today, on this Friday morning. Guys, let me know. Like how many years, how many days, how many months you guys been on Twitter for. Let me know anytime you like from your awesome commentator from Titanic. Remember, guys, the name is Zach Dawson, 824-65600. I've been on Twitter, guys, for 3 years. Walmart 5 years. My love and I for about, if I had to guess, 1,706 days. 1706 for my love and I. So that's pretty much the highest streak we've ever had now, so. Not only if you guys have that in mind, you guys also have an account on Steam. And again, select to play on Steam. Anytime you manage to play any variety of games, select to play. Any RPGs, music, sports, action adventure, shooting, puzzles, anything else you guys can bring towards the table. Any games you like to play the most that can benefit for you, have the excitement, inspiration for you, or anything. Let me know what games you like to play. Any games that can make you feel excited or have anything so on and so forth. Also, guys, with that in mind, not only if you guys have an account on Steam, the name is Zach Dawson 93. Any games you like to play on Steam, feel free to jump right at them, and we can talk a little bit more about it if you want. And see what's ones you guys can play the most. Any entries you want. If you guys have an account on Reddit, the name is Zach Dawson from Titanic, also from Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg, for example. The top 3 creators that's filled with this one big community. Filled with love, support, and respect, and also knowledge is power. We'll say positive and loyal the same way at the same time. Anything you guys can bring. Well, guys, let's see if I can think of a question for you guys. I'm trying to figure out what would be a good one. Okay, guys, let's see if I can bring something up. The only one I only have on Reddit only, guys, is Kevin. Okay, Tubitat. He's awesome. Tremendous. He brings my name up normally. Saying love, support, and respect is key. And that's exactly what you guys will find in one big community. One big family out of 264 mods so far today, by example. So, the best days, guys, to check out Kevin is every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. With the first new trailer. Also, guys, Running Egg almost 24/7. Sony's Getaway Monday through Saturday. She's a sweetheart. You guys will love her. But the best things you guys can check out only Sony's Getaway, for example. It's Monday through Saturdays. Sundays, not very much often. Trailer of the Obi-Wan series. See if I got this correct. Yep. But other than that, Sony's Getaway is Monday through Saturdays. She's a sweetheart. You guys are awesome the same way as we are. It's one big community. The best I've seen, guys, hardly any rants. Whatever works for you. If you guys also have an account on Instagram, Zach Dawson is the name you guys can figure out. And follow once you're looking at him today. It's an awesome commentator. They're one big family, also one big community, also between the good following apps. I have got Dawn, aka Operation New Dawn, with Sony's Getaway. I've got Sony, I already did say Sony's Getaway. Kevin, also. With the first trailer of the Obi-Wan series, what are your honest thoughts for Disney? See if I can get this poll question for you guys in a minute. Alright guys, with this one big community, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing, also staying positive and loyal, is we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, share me out, tweet me out on the apps. You guys can vote Land at 38, and the Great Soulman at 14 today. Also guys, my highest likes now, I mean, I was taking out my likes from, I was taking them this morning, and I did lose probably about 40 or 45 last time. I mean, I had about 278 last night, yesterday. And the previous episode of Tales of Arise, and, so I'm like, wow. It's actually the first time I'm in the 200s now, guys, but, so on and so forth. I checked this morning, and I'm in the 200s somewhere. It's better than nothing. I deserve plenty of those likes for you guys. You guys are tremendous, awesome. It's exciting. Give me 1 second, guys, on this poll question. It's exciting. Awesome. Needs more work. Alright, there you go, guys. Also, my highest likes is... Hold on, what are my highest likes now? I know it's not 38 anymore. Well, yeah, my highest likes is 236. Top reviews is 101 and 113. And my highest mines is 264. Also, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, guys get IGN news. So work through last night between my first 2 to 11. My first closer of all time this week. I have another closer today until Monday, and then I'm off Tuesday. So other than that, the plan for this week is, after I get done closing tonight, this afternoon towards tonight, I will be back this weekend for a new episode of Elden Ring. And that's going to be tomorrow morning, guys, tomorrow Saturday, and then Sunday. I will not be with my opponent by then until Tuesday. But I was really, really tired, but never tired of anybody else in this one big community. I also did get a hold of my opponent for a little while after I got off work, almost 11 o'clock yesterday. Last night. So, this is actually my only closet that's left, and then I have 3 more. And then I'm gonna be off Tuesday, work Wednesday in the morning. And then 9 times out of 10, guys, I'm gonna be off for 3 days. And that's the 17th, guys. 17th of next week. 18th and 19th prior to what? You guys may ask? It's pretty much prior to GameStop. I will be going to GameStop pretty much next week. On the 18th. Where I will pick up and pay the rest of the pre-order. And that's, of course, guys, Final Fantasy Origin. I'm gonna get that one done. All it needs is 23 or 25 bucks plus. And then what I'm also going to be doing is trading a Deathloop for the PS5. And then I'm going to be putting the last of the amount on Skywalker. Now Skywalker's coming out on April 5th, the same with MLB 22. I'll get to baseball in a second. So the plan for Skywalker, I'm going to put the rest of the amount left on the pre-order. So I can Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, guys, on April 5th for free. And then I will put another 15 or 20 down on MLB 22. So right now it's at 15. I think I'm gonna increase a little bit more. Not sure if there's gonna be another pre-order as of right now. I mean, once we get to the 18th. I mean, there's a big maybe, but it all depends frequently. Well, work yesterday, guys, I was tired. I had my work cut out for me the last couple corrals that were left. And usually, guys, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays are kind of like the busiest days off the bat. When people get out of church on Sunday mornings, coming out of in-service, it's usually busy when it comes to Friday nights, like, say, tonight, for example, going into this afternoon, and also tomorrow, too. Those are exactly the busiest days that whatever job you work at, whether it's Walmart, GameStop, JCPenney, any other place you pretty much have a job at, it's pretty much busy. As long as you know what you're doing. Whatever place you work at. Whether it's a fast food restaurant or anything. Whatever works for you. But on that, I was tired and I pretty much went to bed around a little after 12 o'clock last night, but my love and I finally had some contact yesterday, and after I got off work last night the same way at the same time, and yep, we actually had a little more of a good conversation, and it was good for the most part. I did give you guys a poll question this morning, so here is exactly your question. So here's the question, guys. With the first new trailer of right now, I mean, ever since yesterday, or pretty much this past Tuesday or Monday of this week, with the first new trailer of the Obi-Wan series, what are your honest thoughts for Disney Plus? Do you guys think the first trailer is exciting, awesome, or needs more work? Well, I actually did send my future fiance, my partner Rose Dawson, guys, the first trailer of it. I think it's gonna look pretty good. The way I look at it, the way we can see how the series is gonna be evolving. After the effort, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So that's exactly gonna be assuming something. But it all depends on Hayden Christensen's return as Anakin Skywalker, so as Darth Vader is concerned. I think it's gonna be in Episode 3 or Episode 4. More likely, but I'm not sure. It's gonna be really soon. I mean, it's not just the only trailer we're gonna begin for the most part, but I think we're supposed to get pretty much another trailer soon. I think probably within the next month, or maybe before the end of this month of March. So it all depends if how the very first season of Obi-Wan Kenobi is gonna be added. I think it's gonna be interesting how these two get back to coexisting again. You know, it's gonna be thrilled. It's gonna be a good ride, and 9 times out of 10, Star Wars has been one of the best franchises of all time. But the good thing is due to the fact with the Obi-Wan Kenobi series premiering on May 25th on Disney Plus, John Williams is coming back for sure. 9 times out of 10, John Williams is one of the best composers coming out of Star Wars, coming out of other movies, despite the fact when it comes to Star Wars and whatnot. And yeah, I think it's going to be exactly a good thing for John Williams to go back to what he's been doing. I mean, he recently composed all the Star Wars movies ever since day one when Episode 4, guys, A New Hope, recently came out back in the 1970s. And that was back in 1977. So he composed, I think, every single Star Wars movie. Between 1 through 9. 1 through 9 at this point. He's also been doing other movies with his composing work, with his music that he pretty much wrote, coming out of soundtracks and anything else, so on and so forth. But the thing about John Williams, here's the thing, guys. The thing about John Williams, he's one of the best composers that can pretty much compose music, other good stuff in between, also other stuff combined, and yeah, it's really simple. What anybody can expect, anybody that can compose music, like say John Williams. You look at John Williams, you look at Danny Elfman, you look at said who else? Walter Murphy and Ron Jones, the ones that composed the music for Family Guy. So those are two good composers too. So they're pretty much good at what they are, good at what they pretty much doing with music when it comes to Family Guy. So music, numbers, other good stuff combined as well. And yeah, they pretty much deserve a lot of credit in the books. And they honestly do too. 9 times out of 10, they actually do some pretty good composing. Make it look like beautiful art. Make it look like people have something to listen to. If you're watching an episode of Family Guy or something like that, it's real exciting. What the composers really do. Whether it's coming out of Family Guy, coming out of American Dad, coming out of anime shows. I obviously, here's the thing, guys. I haven't heard of any other composers besides John Williams, besides Danny Elfman, Ron Jones, and yeah, and also Walter Murphy. So it all depends. I think those are the only composers that we know, or pretty much what I know, as a matter of fact. But John Williams, guys, is one of the best of all time, coming out of Star Wars for sure. I know there's also been other movies that he pretty much done. I'm guessing E.T. was one of them. E.T. was one of them. I don't think A Nightmare Before Christmas was one of them. With Zach at Zach at this point. Now you'll also commentate the guys in the movie, but but pretty much in another way around between other movies that John Williams was pretty much doing. And those are pretty much good facts, good impressions, good appreciation coming out of any real good composers that people can listen to, that can pretty much listen to any music that they want. You know, like say from John Williams to oh yeah, he also did do, guys, Indiana Jones, which my phone could kill me later. John Williams also did Dr. Jones. So on Harrison Ford. Alright guys, we also have Extended Gate between Sinone and Ringwell. Pretty good. Also guys, we're also doing some, pretty much doing some grinding too. It's like without grinding, how were we able to beat this one boss today? But I did lose to this one boss, I think, yesterday in the morning twice. I lost to him a couple times. And pretty much he just brought every single fight, every single element he has. That's why he's a little more powerful than I think he is. So, now as far as skills go, I'll probably increase Alphen later. As far as Sinone goes, she honestly has 139. Ringwell has 436. I will give her the last one, guys, of her SP. And that's the skill, guys. And that's pretty much the skill I'm looking at. It's called Increase Boost Scouts for enemy defeats. And it does increase the amount, guys, of boost scouts and upon defeating an enemy. So I will give her that. And then we also have these 4. You've got mid-air jump, boost scouts from enemy defeats, enemy downs, and BZ at battle start. As far as law goes, he's at 323. It does not need an increase right now. Neither does Kisara. Kisara or Kisara. So whatever works for when it comes to good combined abilities, guys, they're pretty much a good way to increase your attacks, your offense, your defense, anything you guys can really equip. But you're also equipping the best armor. That's exactly it, guys. The best armor, the best one you guys can fit in with defense, any armor, weapons. Anytime you manage to equip something good, people will not lose it, but pretty much win it or earn it. It's like if someone wants something badly enough, it's like 9 times out of 10, you have to earn it. It's exactly the biggest thing you guys can really get into and almost relive. Anything else combined. Alright guys, we got news to talk about this morning. Today's date is March 11th, 2022. You guys can tell me what you guys like to do on fill with anything in this one big community. But also guys, love, support, and respect is key. We'll be meeting new people, new friends, new family members one by one. If they have an account on Twitter, how do I pronounce this correctly, guys? Oh yeah, YouTube. Oh yeah, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys let me know. And what we'll find, guys, in one big community on our channel descriptions and also our YouTube channels is what people think about our uploads, what was our entertainment or the people's interests. Anything that's more to follow, guys, filled with positivity and loyalness. I always advise you guys, 9 times out of 10, don't think negative, but stay positive and loyal. That's always 100% key, filled with love, support, and respect, and knowledge of power. But what we'll find, guys, is a new group of new people, new friends, new family members. If they have any accounts that people can follow, set people out, and tweet anything you guys can have. And that would be through Twitch or most likely Twitter. Actually, more than likely YouTube. We've seen a lot of people, guys, through stream more on YouTube than people do on Twitch. Whatever works for them. Whatever works for you guys too. Well, one big community and also one big family. But other than that, if you guys have an account on Twitter today, you guys can friend request me and follow me. That's Zach Dawson. 824-65600. You guys can tell me your numbers and your first and last name too. Anytime you manage to meet new people, new friends, new family members, you can ask the people one question. Do they have an account on Twitter? Do they have an account on any other apps? Feel free to ask any of them. As long as you're positive and loyal, and maybe they can follow you or know a little bit more about yourself the same way. Like how long you guys been on Twitter for? How many years, weeks, days you guys been on? Well, do not forget your name and your numbers, guys, on Twitter. I have been on Twitter, guys, for 3 years, YouTube 5 years, Walmart 5 years, My Love and I 1,706 days now. And that's exactly the correct one, guys, between My Love and I. 1706 now. Which is exactly the highest we've ever been together right now. So, see, I was on studio till this afternoon, which I don't think there's any other way to complain either way. So, but also, guys, my stuff has been pretty good. Popularity, uploads, and or anything else. But remember, guys, my numbers on my Twitter is 824-65600. You guys have an account on Steam. Any variety of games you like to play on Steam. Any sports, music, RPGs, shooting, puzzles, action adventure. Anytime you manage to play any variety of games you want to play. You guys can talk to me about what games you can recommend. Or I can talk to you guys what games you can recommend. What I can recommend the same way for you guys. Any games you like to play on Steam, feel free to talk it out with me. Talk with anybody else that does have an account on Steam. Like say my buddy PC. I haven't seen PC for a while. I mean, the last time he was in the chat, it's been like, so what do you call it? It's been, I think it's been like 3 or 4 months, maybe like 2 or 3 months. Since we recently have not seen, haven't seen our buddy PC. But he is friends with me on Steam, and I'm friends with him on Steam. And I think John is one of them too, I think. But other than that, the name is ZachDawson93 on Steam. You guys have an account on Reddit. I've got Kevin. He's the awesome commentator. He's talented. He's great. And you guys will like this guy. But the best thing is, guys, to check out Kevin when he's doing his live streams and the live chat. He normally brings my name up, guys, and that would be the awesome commentator Zach Dawson. He brings my name up when I say love, support, and respect is key. And that's exactly what you guys will find from the awesome commentator. The one you guys can see in front of you. That's been on YouTube for 5 years, Twitter 3 years, Walmart for over 5 years now. And that's pretty much really interesting. Really entertaining too. But you guys can check out Kevin Friday through Mondays. Shorty's Getaway Monday through Saturdays. She's a sweetheart. You guys can follow her on Twitter, Instagram, and I think maybe, I don't know if she has Reddit, but she actually hasn't told me if she does have an account on Reddit. But I do know Kevin Kevin is the only one I only have on Reddit for the most part. So you guys can check him out. You guys can check him out anytime. And that's only Monday through Saturday. Running Egg is almost 24/7 as well, guys. He's rocking and rolling. He's tremendous. He's awesome. He's a great friend of mine. He's a nice friend of mine. Rocking and rolling like all of us are today. And one big community and also one real good schedule. Weekly schedule, if we will. Also, guys, you guys have an account on Instagram. You guys can friend request me. It's Zach Dawson, Titanic. Also, one big community, one big family. And that goes forward, guys, with Kevin, Sony, Running Egg, Mia Camilla, Tita Gale, The Power TV, James, and my girl Seth. I actually love this girl too as a friend. I think SASAs has also been pretty much live streaming up nearly 24/7 as well. I can't recall, but she's a great friend of ours out of 264 mods. But alright, guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing, the most quality importance today is we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, send me out, tweet me out on the apps, and you guys can vote Orlando 38, and the Great Soul at 14. Remember, guys, on Instagram, I've got Sorty, Kevin, and I've got John. So that's pretty much a good pack. Then anyone can receive or have anything average or over average you guys can have right there. So whatever works for you. Well, guys, we got news to talk about this morning. Today's day is March 11th, 2022. So let's not waste any time, guys. Today, I'm going to wish you guys a happy Friday this morning. So let's run them all down for you. So prior to IZN news this morning, if you guys have a copy of Horizon 2, I think I'm buying the copy next week. The same with me. I'm having GameStop business to take care of on the 18th. Once I'm off the 18th, 17th, and 19th next week, and that's after I'm off this Tuesday on the 15th. And I'm taking the calls one by one. Also, morning steps the same way at the same time. Anytime there's more to coexist, more to talk strategy, to get plenty of energy in your system. If you're working on morning steps, courses like say 2 to 11s or 8 to 5s, you always want to have plenty of energy in your system. You don't want to be out of energy without having something good to eat or having plenty of stuff to drink too. So whatever helps for you. But you guys can check out the walkthrough of Horizon 2. The Isle of Spires, Relic Ruin. And that's pronounced, guys, as R-U-I-N, Relic Ruin. Now, a step-by-step guide to finding every loot, guys, kits. Also, locating the Isle of Spires, Relic Ruin passcode. Now, the thing about this one, guys, it does include a passcode. It all depends if you guys only have an account on... Actually, no, if you have the game Horizon 2. I should be buying it next week. I should be able to. Because, see, the maximum price is $59.99, the same with Elden Ring and Final Fantasy Origin. So it could be $50 or almost $60. So, I'm going to be a little more busy with those two games. The same with Elden Ring. But it all depends where these games are going to be fitting on a weekly schedule. Like I said, guys, GameStop is coming up next week, so it all depends. I don't know if Tales of Arise is going. Not sure if Far Cry 6 is going. But Far Cry 6 has been doing very well. Guardians of the Galaxy... well, since I did not do a new episode, maybe it could be traded in. I really don't know. As I said, I haven't done a new episode for the last, nearly 3 weeks now. So, I obviously don't know. But I'll keep you guys posted on the apps, and that does include, guys, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, and Instagram, if something adds up. And that's normally 1 to 2 days a week. So, I don't have much of a clue right now, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. Well, guys, we have another skill panel. It's called Growing Boy for Law. And it does have the ability called Recover. So that's a good thing for him. So he has four new abilities. He's got Fang, Bolero, increased boost attacks damage, counterattack damage, And also near death attack, guys, elemental damage. So you guys can check that out anytime. Alright guys, you guys can check out the fun new trailer for the upcoming action game called Wanted Dead. Now the latest game, guys, called Wanted Dead was debuted in SXSW for another look at the action-packed gameplay, and also, guys, lots of blood from the combat. Now, when it comes to that game compared to Dead or Alive or Soul Calibur or something like that, I will say, guys, other fighting games have been well good the same way at the same time. Like Street Fighter's been around for a long time. The same with other games, like, say, for example, technically, I don't know. But I know it's one of two. As a matter of fact, guys, it's one of two. But as soon as Capcom will pretty much get some ideas when Street Fighter 7 or Street Fighter 6 is coming out, I know if I had to guess, I know some of you guys are buying it on on the PS5, Xbox Series, maybe the PC. PC, that would also equal, guys, Steam. So it all depends. I may or may not buy it, but it all depends if I'm going to be not wasting any time on it. Alright, guys, Elfen, I'll give him Devastation. Now the thing about Devastation, guys, for Elfen, it's a downward sword. It's a downward sword swing that slams enemies into the ground. I'll give him 520 SP for him. Law has 372. Casero does not need any more. She's at 192. But I did get myself an Owen guys, that can maybe help us out with our combat. See how that's going to go. Alright, guys, let's check out. Back to the news, guys, let's check out more decent chat. And it does include, guys, the IGN United Kingdom podcast 635. Not 34, guys, but 35. As they're going to be talking about the new Overwatch 2. The game that just came out today, guys, and that's WW2K22. Too hard to tell if I'm buying that one. I probably, guys, I probably will not. But I have heard a pretty good review, a real good review on WWE. But, I've heard the graphics are good. Maybe like little under average, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't played WWE 2K, guys, for pretty much for a while. I mean, I would like nothing more to go back to WWE sometime, but I'm not sure where the hell it would fit on the schedule. Obviously, guys, until now, I don't know. It would be something if I went back to it, but I'm not sure if you guys may or may not provide that, but it all depends. I would honestly say no, guys. Right now, I would say no. But I haven't played WWE for the last 5 or 6 years. Coming out of the PS4, and I believe, yeah, the PS4. And also some on PS3 after 6 months I've held it. Same with the Xbox 360, so I don't know. I think the last time I played WWE 2K games, guys, was, I think it's been like maybe like 3 or 4 years. Maybe like 5 years, so it all depends. They will also, guys, the IGN UK podcast will also be talking about Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Elden Ring, and also the movie with Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz. That's right, guys, the Batman. The Batman was really good. After my love and I just watched it this past, pretty much last week, this past Friday. Pretty much last week. So the movie itself was really good. Hands down, the movie was pretty good. It was the first time her and I watched the movie together. Coming out of night 1 and night 2 of our mini anniversary. So that was exciting to watch. And honestly, guys, it was also the first time that Robert Pattinson was recently a little more dark than the movie he's been in. And the other movies he's been in, like, say, all 5 Twilight movies. I don't think he was dark in Tenet. But I don't think he was. So yeah, Robert Pattinson, for the first time, became the Batman. And I think he did pretty good. I won't say that for... I think he pretty much did a pretty good job. Alright, guys, back to the news. The name by the name of Dr. Disrespect, guys. Apparently he will not return to Twitch after resolving some sort of a big or kind of like an average lawsuit. Now the details of this guy, guys, Dr. Disrespect, are pretty much the dispute itself that remain hazy. Ryan Dinsdale pretty much dug deep on this article today, pretty much couple hours ago from this morning. So I don't think there's pretty much anything that I would like, but so honestly, guys, I'll probably read a little bit. So according to Ryan Dinsdale from this morning, between 7:21 to 5:46, that pretty much got posted today from IGN. It goes on to say, guys, that, and I quote, streaming star Guy Beam, better known, guys, as Dr. Disrespect, has resolved his lawsuit with Twitch. But that's pretty much the good thing. But the bad news, he will not be returning towards the platform, and that would be Twitch. Now in the tweet below, guys, Dr. Disrespect said, and I quote, he was moving on after resolving the legal dispute, and that neither he or nor Twitch admit any wrongdoing. But it's unclear, guys, if this is a formal settlement, or if this is simply a parting, pretty much, what do you call it, parting ways coming out of Twitch. Now, he did respond, guys, to several fans asking if he'd be returning to Twitch now. Now, the issue is resolved, and the CEO said, well, the doc will not return. Now, you guys remember that, back in 2020, the Dr. Disrespect was pretty much suing Twitch after what happened last year during the Twitch platform. And which I probably won't get to a lot of that, so it pretty much said something, I think, a little more negative towards Twitch. So that's pretty much a long story. But apparently he pretty much was recently suing Twitch back in 2020. So you guys remember that one thing that happened. So I don't get on Twitch a whole lot. That's much I used to. If I were to go back to Twitch, I probably won't. But it's pretty much been a long time. So it's too hard to tell what came out of Dr. Disrespect, but all I know is he's not returning. Coming out of Twitch after the lawsuit got resolved. So probably not for him. So it's pretty much up to him. It's pretty much his choice if he wants to go back to Twitch or not. If I had to guess, probably not. If he wants to ever return and not be some other person. So most of us can appreciate Dr. Disrespect's decision. Whatever he wants to do. If he wants to go back on Twitch, or he pretty much wants to be a free man and do whatever he wants. So, and like I said, guys, 9 times out of 10, it's up to him. So, I don't think there's any contribution towards whatever he wants to get done. It pretty much works for any program for him. But enough about that one, guys. As you guys can see, Xbox Series consoles, pretty much in an energy saver mode, can now download updates. Where you guys can also be saving the environment and money. Where you guys do not have to spend any amount. Any average amount, odd or even amount. You guys can have plenty of that. Plenty of that, not to despair, but most likely budget. So they pretty much call it, guys, the energy saver mode. So pretty much adds something towards the Xbox Series X and S, and I think for the Xbox One. So I never heard any of them, but I've heard they're pretty much a good way to save a good balance for you guys. So it could be anything that they pretty much are doing with the energy savers. I just think they're pretty much a good way to save something off the bat. So most of us are willing to take that my example. Okay, so guys, I did go after an orange Zell. So make sure we're gonna be way out of sorts from CP, which is actually called combat points. Which I think we're gonna have plenty for now. Depending on if there's any healing we want to get through, or maybe get done, or anything.
Don't get complacent.
But saving that for the environment, guys, I think it's a good thing. Good way for that to handle, for the other stuff to have an opportunity, or if anything else, so on and so forth. So that's to be interesting or a little more intriguing. Whatever else it needs to be coming in a positive and loyalness, and have anything else compared. See if I can get this creep out of here. We have our first YouTube bot this morning, guys. Hold on. I'll get back to news in a second. That's why I don't sponsor YouTube bots. They pretty much give me a little more upsettingness. They'll pretty much have me be in a pissy mood. So, as king, I'm not interested. But thank you for giving me not much confidence, but I'll take it. Well, guys, got to check out a video of the WWE Superstars, guys, in this 2 minute and 52-second video. Well, you guys can check out of how WWE Superstars create a wrestler in WWE 2K22. So that's pretty much a good thrill ride. Now, WWE 2K22's create a wrestler mode, guys, is back. So good news for wrestling fans. Good news for me, to be honest. So one thing I will say about that, I think I remember playing other wrestling games prior to WWE, and that was the first one I played was 2006 on the PSP. That's also, guys, affiliated with SmackDown vs. Raw. Now I know a lot of you guys remember that game for sure. Pretty much from the ground up, the centuries, decades, years, months, days. It's been around for a long time. But you guys remember SmackDown vs. Raw? The first time it came out was back with the PS2 for the PS5. Actually, no, for the PS2. I used to do plenty of General Manager mode on 2006, 7, a little bit with 08. I do know 2009 did not have it, neither did 2010 or 2011, where every single WWE Superstar was a freelance. Now, apparently, guys, the thing about create a wrestler is they got some of the top WWE Superstars to tip in with their wrestler ideas and put them all together. I think it's a good thing that WWE Superstars, like, say, Kevin Owens, Bianca Belair, Brock Lesnar. I'm not sure Brock Lesnar is one of them. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, anybody else. But the good thing is, guys, Create a Superstar is back. So I just think it's for most of you guys that you guys remember the first time you looked at Create a Superstar. The first time it ever debuted was back in SmackDown vs. Raw came in for the PS2. That was actually recently the first time they came out with that. Came out with that very first feature they had. So, we guys can create a superstar, any good looks, any positive and loyal stuff you guys can create. Also having any moves you want too. But as long as you have the right moves from a superstar, you guys can create any kind of superstar you want. So it's kind of like that from SmackDown vs. Raw, WWE 12, 13, pretty much almost up to 20. But 2K21 did not happen. So they pretty much added a different WWE game back then. So, but I do know WWE All-Stars did not have a create a superstar mode. So obviously it did not. So obviously until now, it's a good thing that WWE 2K22 brought a create superstar back. So it's a good thing they brought it back. So for those of you that want to create a superstar, you guys can create any character, any superstar you want, a male, female, a referee, anything. You guys can create any superstar you want, as long as you appreciate the superstar you have. It's like the more you have, the more you pretty much want. As long as you have the goodest opportunity like everybody else. Any superstar you want to create, it's right there. If you guys want a chance or an opportunity. Whatever works best for you. So that's a good thing. Alright guys, Nick Fury, Pulp Fiction actor Samuel L. Jackson, as he does not believe that Jonah Hill has cursed on screen more than him. As he calls it, kind of like bullcrap, that Samuel L. Jackson, that Samuel L. Jackson thinks that Jonah Hill has recently been having more on-screen time than Samuel L. Jackson has. Now Ryan Lesson has something to add about Jonah Hill. Well, Jonah Hill is gonna the next movie it's going to be in, and it's the second Superbad. Well, that's as far as I can recall. But so that's the thing about Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson's 73, but his best role by far is playing as Nick Fury in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that's pretty much credited, guys, as the MCU. So, I do know Jonah Hill has been in other good movies besides Superbad, but you guys remember pretty much the two-part movie, Jump Street, what you have number 21 and number 22 back then. So with that in mind, you know, I guess we can may or may not say that Jonah Hill he recently had a lot of movie experience that Samuel L. Jackson did. And I've always thought Samuel L. Jackson did much more movies than Jonah Hill has, by far. He's been in Pulp Fiction with John Travolta and Bruce Willis. I don't think Forrest Whitaker was in the movie. He's also been in, the other one, that was also with the main actors, for example, towards the main characters at this point, is Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman was also in that movie too. So that pretty much does not take a lot of credit from that. But, I guess we could probably say, guys, Jonah Hill has more experience than Samuel L. Jackson does. But it may or may not be the best part for these two. If I had to pick who had more on-screen time, maybe Samuel L. Jackson, maybe not Jonah Hill. But if we look at other people that recently had on-screen time, like say for acting, in a comedy, action, romantic movie, by far, it would have to be Channing Tatum. I'm not sure if I think Robin Williams also had more on-screen time. Also with Matt Damon, other good people, so on and so forth. But, I mean, it pretty much wants to jump right in towards this one big community, guys, that Samuel L. Jackson, he pretty much wants to say that Jonah Hill has been having more on-screen time than he has. And whilst it's not also much that, guys, I mean, to be honest, Samuel L. Jackson has more experience towards what Jonah Hill has been having. He's been in a couple good movies, like say with Channing Tatum, and also with Michael Cera. C-E-R-A. So, I think it may or may not be no surprise. But I have to agree with Samuel L. Jackson, though. So it could be anything else towards other experiences, or more character time. So it could be anything else to say. Alright guys, Call of Duty Warzone. You guys remember playing Call of Duty Warzone? I mean, I remember playing a lot of this. But Call of Duty Warzone, guys, for example, now for the most part today, is officially coming to mobile. So that's going to be an interesting for us to play. Now the last time I played that game, for example, Call of Duty Warzone, guys, for coming out of Call of Duty, it's been a while. But one thing I will say about that, it's pretty much it's a pretty good game mode. Whenever you're playing a Call of Duty game, like say the new Warzone, the new Vanguard, which I'm not playing Vanguard at all. Playing something else for a change, or even playing it on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But that lasted for 68 episodes. So that did very well. Okay, as far as SP goes, I'm gonna go ahead and give one to Law. I'm gonna give him increased boost strike damage. I'll give him 440 for them. So it does increase the amount of damage for him. Dealt to enemies that get hit by a boost strike. And then for Casera is she's a powerful one, guys. I'm starting to like her. I will give her easier over limit. But it makes it easier for you guys to trigger over limit. So I'll give her that, and I'll do a quick save right now. So yeah, guys, it's built from the ground up. Now, Call of Duty Warzone. It's making us good opportunity to come to mobile. Well, I know, guys, it's actually available on Steam. But it's going to be going to Android, iOS, other good stuff too. So yeah, it's a good thing that Call of Duty is bringing Warzone to mobile.
Tell me.
Like say my phone, for example, too.
Facility?
Would I ever play Warzone again? Maybe.
In fact,
maybe not.
it never even existed.
But it would be interesting how it plays out.
I've seen people carried in here with my own eyes.
I'll skip that one scene in a second. We only lost to him twice. I mean, not him drinking whatever or eating whatever he's having, but it's not Miguel. It's the other boss that we lost to the last 2 times. Not for the first time, guys, but twice.
What's left when matter
So it all depends.
Matter.
Alright, guys. The hero company Marvel, as they announced the Loki comic book series following the MCU debut. So the first issue, guys, of the Alligator Loki comic book is available to read right now, and it is coming out of Loki, for example. Either way, guys, I haven't read a lot of comic books.
Yes.
Well, I do know one of my parents do, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it will really be something I would get back to in the future. Maybe, maybe not.
What happened to your hand?
But you never know. But Adele Anchors does have the first issue. It's called Alligator Loki. I'm not sure what the alligator does. But there is no release date, guys, when Loki Season 2 with Tom Hiddleston's coming in. So I obviously don't know. It's gonna be soon. Okay, guys, can I skip that, please? Well, guys, here we go. Applause in the chat. Our first try this morning, taking on Lord Delheim 2. Which I know we can beat him this time. We'll just have to make sure we're not out of sorts of anything. Because I want his ass to be mine, as good as I can. But as long as I'm gonna be attacking the gods, and we're fine. Well, guys, here we go. He's bringing B Netsu. And so he can do something right now. Look out, guys. I don't want to just have to make sure I'm not out of anything. But life bottles, I think life bottles will be fine. I think I've got enough right now. And Alphen's about to get taken care of too. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a life bottle on Alphen in a second. Give me 1 minute. Well, guys, if you guys have your first copy of kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, guys. But the game I'm looking at in front of me is how you guys can recruit new characters and Triangle Strategy. But there is a list, guys. There's a possibility of a good list. You guys can recruit anyone you want. Kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, guys, for example. Any characters you can pretty much recruit with. When you guys can recruit each character. So that's pretty much a fantastic thing. It's like if you're playing that on the Switch, if you're playing Final Fantasy Tactics, old school Tactics, coming out of Squeenix or Square Enix, you guys can pretty much backtrack for it. And so like I said, guys, Triangle Strategy is kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics. And pretty much other stuff that's compared or compared with. I have heard a couple of good things involving Triangle Strategy, but I don't know if I'm going. I don't think I'm getting myself a Switch again. I mean, if I did, I could play that. Maybe Arceus. I don't know. It's not like I have any plans of playing it at this point. I haven't not until for the next year or two, maybe like years combined, but I'm not real sure. I may or may not. One of these days, I could play the game itself, but I don't have a damn Switch anymore, so I pretty much am retired. Retired from Pokemon and pretty much other games for the Switch. So it's pretty much anything to spell off the bat or anything else to combine other stuff with. So it all depends. Well, guys, back to the news. Got to check out a 15-minute video today from the next gen console watts. At GTA 5, guys, Grand Theft Auto 5 proves that the next gen upgrades are still messy. So there's pretty much some problems that's going on with that. Maybe something else that they forgot to add, or maybe something else they may or may not pretty much not forgotten to do. So it could be anything. I'm gonna do a life battle on Alphen. I'm gonna save my combat instead of doing resurrection. And of course, guys, that got wasted. But I will use it on sale to get it up to 168 now. Okay, good. That's why we need plenty of healing to get the body under control. Casera, get right in, please. And then Sedona will have an opportunity. We got 2 life bottles, guys. I know we can maybe... I know we can understand why to take the damn fight to him now. He's about to get to the first half, guys. At the end of this first half. Okay, Law, get in. And I'm down and out again, too. That's why I'm trying to save my... other stuff right now. That's what I'm trying to technically do. Okay, so I'll do another life bottle. And I have Casella punish him right now. See how that's going to go between this guy. And he does not like the pain. Well, guys, let's get him, please. Come on. Let's get this pencil neck right where we want him. Young Soda, that's exactly what we need. We want to keep on bringing the fight to him. Well, guys, he's above 50,000 now. He's about to unleash other crap again. Damn it. I guess we can cast one last life bottle on Alphen. I don't want anybody else to be treason. I don't think so. Okay, resurrection. Time to bring everybody up. There you go. There you go. And then I'll probably do... Well, he's gonna keep on using whatever he's doing. So that's the only problem. Well, guys, this is pretty much the best chance we've got. This is all or nothing. Alphen's gonna be down and out if we don't do something. I'll use my last pizza on Alphen. Okay, there you go, pal. Okay, so don't get in. Alright, guys, he's above 45,000 now. And we'll have Divine Phoenix Cyclone. Look at that. Ooh. I don't think he likes the power of that. I obviously think he doesn't. Okay, Casera, get in. I think we may have the battle intact, or maybe the battle well in hand. It all depends. So as guys can see, the next Zen console wants they are pretty much putting something involving GTA 5 being messy. As also, guys, is following all the news and the rumors on the PS5 and also Xbox Series. And it does include, guys, the GTA 5, as a matter of fact. The last time I played GTA 5 was on the PS4. Never played it anymore. After having some good fun with, so what do you call it? Something else different with GTA Online and also the story. So that's been the only thing that's pretty much it. Hey, what's up, Professor? How are you this morning? Welcome to the live chat. By the way, buddy, happy Friday. How are you? Okay, Casera, get in. I don't want him trying to kill me, and there goes Alphen too. Come on. We don't have any more life bottles, guys, so we're screwed up. So pretty much screwed up since we cannot get anybody else. Well, how are you today, Provenza? It is good to see you back, my man.
Sorry I haven't been to the streams, things have been out for control.
So it's pretty much not out of sorts or anything. Log go right in on him. It would have been nice if I kept myself alive again, but I always doubt it now. He better dodge quick. No. Well, guys, let's go ahead and try it again. Sorry, I've been on streams. Things have been out of control. Oh, it's okay, Ravenza. What's been going on with you?
I know all you want is peace.
Is there a reason why you were not in the live chat?
Get him under control.
I mean, if it has to be family matters, friends having problems or anything, that's okay. But, what happened? Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power by staying positive and loyal. Well, it is good to see you back, Ravenza, after a while. It's like when things get out of hand, they pretty much have to act quickly. But pretty much the things are not willing to go as they should be. So don't get right in, please. I'm about to save some of my healing if I can. And also plenty of dodging, too. Oh, yeah, these three, get right at them. And we'll see how much we can really act on them. Well, guys, he's already using Cyclamite. But anytime he has a fire throw, or kind of like a flaming fury, we have to keep an eye out for that. I don't know how much we can really dodge, but this is already our second try out of 2. Well, we were a little more close than our first try today. But I know we can bring the damn fight to him. Ravenza says, I just lost my grandfather to cancer. The family has just been out of control. Well, I'm sorry, Ravenza. How old was your grandfather, by the way? I'm sorry for your loss, buddy. So anytime you need us, you can always come to us as one big family if you want. You pretty much are awesome. If you're not in the live chat or having a family problem, that's okay. But I'm here for you. All of us are here for you, Ravenza. I've lost a couple of my grandparents. My partner lost her mom in the past since it was like 2. It was like 3 or 5 years old. She also lost her mom. She lost her grandparents, and yeah. Everybody's lost anybody, like say a family member, a friend, pretty much that they love so much and care for. It usually happens when it comes to a young age. So pretty much an elderly age or an old age. Or young age. Well, 45 for somebody? I'm sorry, Ravenza. Are you okay? I'm always here for you too. That's the awesome content if you need anything. It's like if something happens for you, Ravenza, you can come to me, you can come to the other 264 mods. And well, you're still one of them, for sure. But I am sorry for your loss, buddy. I'm gonna be praying for you. Same with my friend, too. I mean, it's not the first time anybody's lost anybody. But we've lost a lot of people over the years. It happens to the most of us. Oh, I understand, buddy. We're here for you. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay as long as you don't. I know you've been taking it hard for the last several days, maybe like just now. But well, let me ask you a positive question before I go back to news. How long have you known your grandfather for? Years, months, decades? Any moment you spent with them? I mean, I remember my grandparents very well. One of the terminology is be good. So, and that also does go towards my love and I. So, anytime we're in a bad situation or good situation, we talk it out and talk about some pretty good plans of how much our family members or our friends meant to a lot of us. It's not the first time that everybody's lost anyone. I've lost plenty of people. So it was kind of like a father to you or something, correct? I'm pretty sure it has to be something that's positive on that. Oh, you know your grandfather for years? Wow. So you guys have been through a lot of chemistry, a lot of history. I mean, I won't say my prayers set. I won't give you a big setup, by the way. So I would, so right now, guys, I'm, big setup to Ravenza. He lost his grandfather, I think, yesterday. Or when did your grandfather pass away, Ravenza? Was it yesterday, this morning, or this past weekend? I think it's been, so when did he pass away? I know it's kind of like one of two or something. I'm not sure. So don't get right in, please. Oh, last week? Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I know you guys have had a lot of chemistry. He died last week. What was the health issue? Heart attack, COVID, lung replacement, anything towards cancer? Oh yeah, part of his cancer, okay. Could be anything. Alright guys, maybe not the last article today. Maybe the last one. Guys, so check out the Season 1 review, Panitsko. Oh, bowel cancer. So kind of like having... So kind of like having... bowel movements? Is it kind of like bowel movements or some, Preventer? I'm pretty sure it has to come from that. Pretty much something else. So is it kind of like bowel movements or something? So what do you call bowel cancer? I don't think I've ever heard of that for the first time in one big community. But I am sorry to say you pretty much lost him. But wherever he goes, I mean, guess where he's at now, Professor? He's up in heaven, watching over you. He's watching for you, buddy. That's like we are today. He's watching to make sure you're gonna be okay. And you're pretty much thinking about him. Like I'm thinking about you too, buddy. Whatever happens, no one can replace no one. No one can replace a family member or take that spot from you. Or take whatever grandparent that anyone has. He or she will always remember you. When the day you were born, the day that every single moment they had with you. It's 100% Christian, guys. That's why Preventer. That's why God is watching over him right now. He's going to let you know everything's going to be okay. As long as you remember him and all the memories you had with him. There will not be another grandfather like you have, buddy. Better than nothing. Pretty much the worst times, the good times, or the bad times. Whatever works. It's okay. Well guys, Lord Dalheim is down to his last legs. I am not letting him get away. I'm gonna go ahead and do a heavy tweet real quick. There you go. So now get right in. It's already our second try, tied from yesterday, guys, in the morning. So the thing about Season 1, guys, the review of the show, is it tells a familiar story on the immigrant experience that's elevated by a superb cast. You always made me laugh when I was little. Don't we all, Ravenza? We remember every single grandparent that all of us have in common, guys. That made a lot of us laugh, jokes, going through travels, or anything. It always made us laugh. Like any incidents, anything vicarious, or anything. Oh, shit. Can we use that life bottle, please? I don't want to just have to make sure I'm not surrounding habitats. But I think we got him right where we want him right now, guys. I think we got him. I am not letting him get away. Alright, guys, another 940 plus. I think we got this boss under control. Well, guys, he's down to his last legs. I think we got him. I think we got him, guys. So now finish him off. Even though we were close the first time earlier this morning, I think we finally got him. Doesn't matter how much set he can put on me, guys. I think we got him. I think we got him. Well, guys, Elfin, get right in. Yes! Well, guys, he's almost there. We're almost there.
You just have to go to the shop.
Oh, okay, take your time, Ravenza. Anytime you want to talk about anything, that's okay. I'm always here for you. The rest of the live chat's here for you. Okay, Ringwell's down, guys. Being that way, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter with the Lord, and I think we got him. I think we got him, guys. Yes! Yes, got him. Now this was better than yesterday, but we got him right off the spot. Got him off the stupid market. But we did it. We got him. And I think he left us something. After Miguel passed.
I understand this is a lot.
Well, we did it. We avenged that after Miguel's loss. And we got him. No problem. But we did it. He is better than nothing.
Never wanted this.
Has nothing to look.
Never wanted to be a lord.
Alright guys, now in other news we have let's check out the review of WWE 2K22. I've heard the game is real good. It's on an 8 out of 10 this week. And I may or may not buy the game for the PS5, so I probably will not. But I have heard some good things though. Creative Superstar is back. My universe is back. Everything else, some of the other stuff is back from the former one. You guys can also check out the first look and Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi revealed. Now I did not see. I did see the trailer for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, but I did not look at the first look of Darth Vader.
Wait.
That's why the last time we saw Darth Vader was Star Wars Rogue One. I think I think it was Rogue One. Last time I checked. So yeah, could be anything. Well, guys, we have a couple more articles coming in on the fly.
I truly did believe in those ideals.
Jack, what up, mate?
Hey, what's up, Cap? How are you this morning, buddy? Good to see you. How are you on a Friday morning? Alright guys, back to the news. Elite Dangerous ends development on consoles. Now the Odyssey expansion, guys, will no longer arrive on PlayStation or Xbox. The game is called Elite Dangerous. How you been today, Cap? Happy Friday.
It was all just a self-obsessed lie?
That one's a long article. I don't have much to say on that. But we did beat the Lord Dalhim, guys. We finally did.
I believed in you in your dream.
I'm doing good. I always tell anybody that I meet, if I'm at work at Walmart or
This is who you really are.
or pretty much a close friend, I tell the others I can't complain. Now I was looking at the likes this morning, guys.
Happy Friday to you where you live at Jack Dawson.
Let me go.
Pretty much in the state of Ohio, Cap. What state are you from by far? I'm not too far, guys. Here in the United States, but it's better than nothing. And she's already out of control. But where are you from, Cap? I think you told me where you're from.
I'm nothing.
I don't think we're going to kill her. Maybe not even him. But at least we took the battle to him this morning. So, better than being wise or any other opportunity. Alright guys, can check out a 4-minute and 15-second video of the official content update overview trailer. You guys can see Season 6 of Sea of Thieves. You guys can take a deep dive into what to expect with the Sea of Thieves. Season 6, guys, in this content update overview trailer. Something to look into. Oh, Indonesia. That's not bad, buddy.
I change my mind. lying.
How long have you been living in Indonesia? By the way, Cap, and the rest of you guys in the live chat this morning. Ever since I was at 278, YouTube took some. So guess what my highest flex is? My highest flex right now is 236. So that's amazing. Well, she's not happy, guys. After losing Miguel, after losing Miguel or something like that. Oh my goodness. Cab, I'm guessing you heard that scream. Oh my goodness. But I will say it's a little bit funny.
Any better?
Yeah, a
But she did have a scream today.
Thanks.
After what happened after that battle.
What are we gonna do now?
I think
I still have
that's
unfinished
the
business
first
with
time I
Dylan.
looked at.
He's a world away.
I looked
from
at a
Lord
voice. I
Balsef was.
heard a voice like
There's
hers.
no need for us to fight him.
Her name is
Shiro.
In
Kisara.
case you forgot.
Kisara.
I think something's going on outside.
Only a 6-letter word. I'm still laughing a little bit, guys. Okay, guys. Xbox announces an indie showcase for next week. As Xbox is promising
Has
new
he
games.
lost his mind?
Ryan Densdale
What about
has
Joe Halim?
the article for that one.
Maybe you would.
No, I don't.
Now, as the awesome
I haven't seen
commentator,
him since we were
after
inside
what
the
Kisara
quarry.
just did, I think a couple minutes ago, that was funny.
Go near the palace. Any suspected Renan
Excuse me, Cap, that was funny.
on site.
What's better than nothing, but I'll take a little more laugh than that.
Prepare for the work.
That's the awesome commentator. But it was a little bit funny after her loss. Alright guys, according to Ryan Dansdale from this morning, around 9:35 to 9:30 today,
I guess not all of
is
the
that see
women feel
Microsoft
like the idea of
Xbox
coexisting with the
is
Darrens
hosting a
after
new
all.
ID and Xbox Indie Showcase. And that's going to be on March 16th,
So this is it.
one day after
This
Tuesday.
is the real Menancia.
As Xbox announced that the stream, pretty much guys, they announced the stream in a blog post, saying it will include a number of new game announcements, and also, guys, for current releases. But the showcase, guys, will take place on March 16th, at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock in the evening on United Kingdom, and that's March 17th, guys, on
There's still
AADT.
hope, Kisara.
So there's pretty much
Your brother's
something
dream is only
involved.
dead when there's nobody
But also, guys,
left to
10 in the
believe it.
morning on Pacific time on March 16th. Now, Xbox guys go on to say, guys, on a post saying the following: we'll be featuring updates, new trailers, and gameplay from Frenzy, Tonic, and Whitethorn, aka Lake, as well as the first game from IM 8-Bit's brand new publishing label. Now, fans will also get a chance, guys, to see the latest
You're right.
and hear from teams working on
I'm
Shredders,
going to the palace.
Roblox, and some new
I need
games
to see what's happening there
that
with
you
my
guys
own eyes.
are able to tune in for you guys to see.
What are you all doing?
So you guys can check it
I
out.
thought it
You
was
guys can
pretty
check
clear.
that out anytime.
I'm coming with you.
But you
I
guys do not
appreciate
have
the
to see it
thought,
until
really.
the 16th.
But there's no
So it
need
all
for
depends
you
what
all
kind
to
of
get
handful
involved in
games
this.
that
Dorlo
people are going to be
said himself,
looking at,
right? All of us, we're liberators.
of what I may or may not be able to see, but I'm not an Xbox person. So you guys can check that out anytime. If something adds up. So that's coming out of Xbox. Alright guys, Obi-Wan actor,
I'm concerned about
pretty
that
much
as well.
creative actor,
But for now, let us get to the
Ewan
palace.
McGregor,
Right.
says there's now a wave of positivity about the Star Wars prequel trilogy. As they were important guys to the kids, I've heard
Then we'd better go and
I've heard we
prepare for
made them
whatever
for.
welcome we get.
But alright guys, we'll finally end the statement. Can we look at the blacksmith? Well, honestly guys, we don't have a bunch of gil right now. We're down to 826 now. But at least we don't have to worry about doing absolutely nothing. By taking on another boss right now, but I think we took on that one boss good enough that's quick. But we won't take something else from anything that's in particular. Alright guys, we just bought we bought 2 new life bottles. I think that'll pretty much seal the fate right there. So I don't see why not. Anything in balance right there. So I think we should be good with only 2 life bottles for now. Same with CP. Alright guys, we have another 5 to 10 minutes. We'll double check if there's anything else. But at least we got everybody back up. That's a good thing. After that battle we just had, but we got him. Let me double check this article involving Ewan McGregor. So yeah guys, Ewan McGregor had a interview with Entertainment Weekly. Well, Ewan McGregor guys is 50. But to be honest guys, 50 years old for Ewan McGregor, he still has an in him as Obi-Wan. And he does too. He's very good as an actor when it comes to being other movies, like say Doctor.
Either Dohalim's allies.
What do you call it? Pretty much in a Doctor movie.
Meaning the rebels are occupying
I think it's Doctor Thing or pretty much something else. But Ewan McGregor guys, is the main character of that. Whoever main character playing.
bastards out.
Of what we think he is, but it's pretty much anything in topics or anything else in general. But him replacing as Obi-Wan, I think it's going to be I obviously think guys is a good step for him. I think it's going to be interesting. What's going to be coming off the bat too? Can we do other exploration real quick? We have another 5 or 10 minutes. Alright guys, back to the news. Multiple anime shows, guys, have been delayed after Tilde Animation is hacked. Like for example, guys, we've got One Piece, Dragon Quest, Digimon, and Party Procure have all been affected. Adele Anchors had an article on that too. So I'll jump on that really fast. So let me double check with this one really fast. So Adele Anchors had an article for this one involving multiple animes. So, like I said, you've got the titles Dragon Quest, The Adventures of Dai, One Piece, Digimon, Ghost Game, and Delicious Party. And that's pronounced, guys, as Pretty Cure. So they pretty much have been delayed, affected by the incident. So, I don't know much about some of these shows, but I do know One Piece very well. Digimon is fine. Dragon Quest, yes. Dragon Quest has pretty much been around for a long time. But Dragon Quest XI, guys, has the highest of all time. 78 episodes ahead of 69 episodes over Final Fantasy VIII. Remastered, Final Fantasy VII, and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War with 68. So that's pretty much on the top 4 out of the top 5. So that's pretty much a good way to know for sure. So it all depends
Go no further.
when the new episodes are going to be coming in for us fans. For those of you that are fans of Digimon, One Piece, which One Piece is it's a real nice comedy action series as an anime. Digimon is kind of like the same way, kind of like Pokemon or Bakugan for the most part, but anything that's more to take part in. So, anything that's more to take any other translations. But it all depends.
Done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Well guys, we're doing a little bit of grinding before we wrap things up this morning. But next stream will probably be tomorrow morning for Elden Ring, and then Sunday as well. No, I'm not sure what's going to be the plan for Monday in the morning and my last closer. Maybe Cobra Kai for sure, but it all depends on Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, it could be traded in coming up next week, but I may or may not trade that one in with Deathloop. And that's exactly where I'm going to be heading towards, guys, with me picking up the rest of the amount on Final Fantasy Origin. It only needs pretty much in the 2 teens. over in the 1-teens.
Barely a blip on our radar.
And also finishing my pre-order for Skywalker. If I finish Skywalker, guys, on its pre-order before, once we get to the 18th, I can pick up Skywalker for free for the PS5, and I can also put a little bit extra on what do you call it, on MLB 22. I can also do the same thing with that too. As far as other pre-orders go, it's too hard to tell. As long as I can maybe get an opportunity to see if there's any other games I can maybe pick up, and pretty much down the road or something, once we get to the other half of this year. So we'll see how everything goes, if anything surprises me or surprises you guys. Well, guys, we have a few articles left this morning. Let me double check. Guys, to check out the launch trailer of hackz.u.last with code. And it's pretty much another look at the characters and more involved in this RPG. And it only is available now, guys, on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know much about this Switch installment, but I've heard it's pretty much positive or anything loyal, as it should be expanding. So it could be anything that's preferred, or if anything else towards any other stuff combined in this community. So that's actually a 1 minute and 17-second video. You guys can also check out the Season 1 review of Human Resources. As the Big Mouth spinoff, Human Resources expands the cell's monstrous mythology. And that review, guys, is from Samantha Nelson. Now that show as well, guys, pretty much an anime. A show anime. I don't know if it's coming out of Funimation or coming out of any other apps. Could be anything. So that one is evolving a spinoff.
This realm doesn't
Also,
seem
guys,
like such a
the
bad
Punisher
place to
writer
camp.
on.
Yeah.
As you guys see,
there's
the
lots of
writer
fox
from
and
the
wildlife here.
Punisher
I know.
is on Frank Castle's Shocking Evolution.
Who said
As Frank
anything
Castle,
about
guys, welcomes the
eating them?
2022 by undergoing one of its most radical shifts yet. It's according to Mike Avila. I'll do Cook Before Resting. Let's go with portraits, guys, on Sinone.
All done. Come and eat.
Well, guys, the last article, hopefully for us this morning, is, guys, see the Batman. While understanding the Cape Crusader's superpower made the best adoption yet. As the brutality uses fear.
From Happy Family.
Hey, what's up, Happy Family? Good morning, sir. How are you? Happy Friday.
Can I
How's it
find
going?
my link?
Thank you for swapping your link, buddy.
100% angry.
I don't see why not.
XASAP Salah
No, the thing about this one, guys, as a weapon, that was never meant to be Bruce Wayne's whole story. But the movie itself, guys, is really good.
From Happy Family.
Beloved, I liked the movie. I don't think the movie was below average, but it did suit a 10 out of 10, coming out of IGN last week. So the movie itself was pretty good. Towards other facts that no other movie that could have above anything, but the movie itself was amazing. The Beloved I went to go see this past Friday of last week. Okay, as far as SP goes, I'll do I'm gonna do midair evasion for Sinone. Well, it does allow you guys to dodge once while in a midair. Wigwell has that 419. She does not need another one right now. Law's at 236. And then Casaro's at 216. I think we should be okay for today. We already talked about Samuel Jackson. About not getting enough on-screen time towards him and Jonah Hill. So that's a different story. Alright, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me on this entire Friday. Next stream is most likely going to be tomorrow Saturday. So you guys will have Elden Ring tomorrow and then Sunday. So that's every Saturday and Sundays. If you guys want to catch more Tales of Arise every Thursday and Fridays. Filled with positivity and loyalness. Also with love, support, and respect. The knowledge is power. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. But as long as people check out our YouTube channels through our channel descriptions, what makes our channel have good popularity, good uploads, and anything else, so on and so forth. That's why that's exactly how we meet new people one by one. Follow the instructions, and what we'll find in one big community is a new group of new people. If they have an account on Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, you guys can share them out and tweet them out anytime. What we'll find, guys, is a new group of new connections, new friends, new family members that want to check what we've been up to, how we're doing, and pretty much acknowledging every single person on YouTube towards what we do on our channels. Any live streams, so on and so forth. Maybe like so much more than that. If you guys have an account on Twitter, friend request me, follow me at Zach Dawson. 824-65600. You guys can tell me your name and your numbers. Like knowing a little bit more about yourself, what you do on Twitter, what makes you a good star, and tell me your personal life anytime of how you guys got started on Twitter firsthand. But I've been on Twitter, guys, for 3 years. YouTube 5, Walmart 5, my love and I 1706. That's part of our streak, and spend the rest of our lives together. So that's the highest we've ever had on a really good, actually a real good streak altogether. By spending the rest of our lives together. That's pretty much fantastic and also tremendous. Remember, guys, my numbers are 824-65600 on Twitter. You guys have an account on Reddit. I've got Kevin, aka TuberChat. He's awesome. He's tremendous. You guys can check me out as well from Titanic. Zach Dawson, of course, the awesome commentator. But all I have, guys, is Kevin, aka TuberChat. You guys can check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Running Yank almost 24/7, so there's Getaway Mondays through Saturdays. And also other creators, too. You've got Mia Kamiya, Melody, Teeth the Gale, Kapow TV, James, and Sass. Sass is also a sweetheart. SASH. Or known like Nikki ASH on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. So, it's pretty much a different name. So, it could be any other stuff, or any good stuff that's any more power to it. Could be anything. But so does Getaway, guys. It's Monday through Saturdays. She's a sweetheart. I love her so much as a friend. Prior towards my love and I, and also all of you guys, is one big community. It's like, you guys heard what I thought. You guys can tell me what you guys thought. So, anything that works for you. You guys can also do the same thing on Instagram, too. As long as you have an account on Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. Alright, guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing is we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, send me or tweet me on the apps, guys. 3 out of 4. Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. And you guys can vote the land of 38, and the great summon at 14. I'm gonna be in another tired mood once I get through tonight. As I said, it continues to slow down and continues to expand as much as we can going into this weekend, but alright, guys, that's going to be a wrap. I should be back tomorrow morning, same time, same channel for Elden Ring, and then after tomorrow, Elden Ring also Sunday morning, the same way at the same time. But guys, have a wonderful Friday. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, same time, same channel for Elden Ring. Be good, be kind, and love one another. Be awesome commentator. Stay positive and loyal, guys, and love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power. You guys have a good rest of your Friday, and I will